So finally up at a decent time. Well, it's 10 to 10 and I'm meeting my mum in town at 11 for lunch. Today's probably going to be quite calorific. I'm going to do the best that I can. I did actually not eat all of my calories last night in the hope that might make up for it, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to jump in the shower, get ready and leave to meet my mum. I don't know how much footage I'll have today because my battery is only on 45% and my makeup looks really bad because I was in a rush, but I'm out now. Poppy refused to come inside because she knew I was leaving and she didn't want to go in her crate, so yay for that. It took me ages to catch her. In the end I had to say, do you want to go walkies? And she came running in, so I deceived her. So I'm walking down to the bus stop now. Hey, okay, so I'm home and I did pretty well. I had lasagna, shared a few chips with my mum and 2 lattes. I walked around a lot and I'm totally like triggered right now. Like, I just hate borderline so much. Like, just the tiniest thing can just throw you off, and I'm so fucking annoyed right now. Like, 2 things happened at once, and because of the move, like, and the fact that my hubby's only gone back to work after like 6 months off, because like 6 months without a job. He had a contract job and it ran out in September, and then early November he had surgery to remove his large intestine, his bowel. Obviously with like recovering and then looking for work, he's got a job now, but he's only been there for like maybe 3 or 4 weeks, so money is tight and I know that, and I work from home, but it's hit or miss sometimes. So basically my dog has chewed through all of my leggings, and like part of that was during the move. There was like clothes everywhere, and then others is like stupid, like I've left them in a laundry basket that it's not high enough to stop her from getting them. It's chewed holes in all of my leggings. I've literally gone through all of my clothes and most of them are ruined, like my tops as well. I've got holes in them. I was really happy in town today. I've got an appointment with eye screening tomorrow because I'm diabetic and they screen my retinas for like glaucoma, and I was going to get my blood tested for a load of things, but like celiac disease, they're screening me for that. Hormone levels, diabetic, screening, you know, like trying to find my my numbers for the last whatever. So my appointment is tomorrow for my eye screening, but I really need new clothes and we can't get them tonight. I'm getting paid tomorrow, so is hubby, but we can't get them tonight, and I'm not going to be able to get them tomorrow before my appointment. So I'm like, I'm not leaving the house with holy trousers. I'm just not. Like, I did it today, but you couldn't notice it, but you can now. So I was going to take my CV into this place in the market that has asked for my CV. So I was like messaging my hubby and I was like, oh, I need to get some leggings, and I was like, I knew he was going to say we can't, and I was prepared for it, but then that came just before he mentioned that the housing agents want to do a housing inspection on the 11th, which is a Friday. And that instantly triggered me because I'm like, no fucking way are we taking time off work for them to come and have a look around the house. It's gonna have to be on the weekend. And then he was like, well, it says in the email we don't have to be home. And I was like, hell fucking no. No fucking way. This might be like someone else's house, but this is my fucking home. My animals are here, and like, fuck, do I want anyone, I don't care who it is, like hell do I want someone in my house when I'm not there. Anyway, that's triggered me like fuckery. I know anyone who's watching this probably doesn't understand why I'm triggered, but it just changes your whole mindset, like when something triggers you. Basically, that all happened at once, and I'm like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going out tomorrow because I'm not like wearing shitty, like holy fucking clothes again. So I'm cancelling my retina screening, and I'm not taking my CV tomorrow because I'm not going into town. But right now, in my frame of mind, I don't give a fuck. I know like people think that, oh, she's having a tantrum or she's kicking off, but like it's not like that. Like, I am a lot better than I used to be because I really want, like, everything in my body is telling me go to bed and go to sleep, because that is how I deal with things. I sleep. And I'm trying to like change my mindset, actively change it. And I usually do that by doing something that I enjoy, you know, like to chill out for a few minutes. Ridiculously hard when your feelings control your reality. I know rationally it's not the end of the world, and I am calming down. I wanted to record it because people always think that borderlines are like psycho, like psychotic, and like I always say, I know I'm not a psychopath because I'm far too emotional to be a psychopath. Like, I have too many feels. It's just like a spiral. You just like get triggered and then you just spiral. It doesn't just stay as one thing. It's like, I'm a very, very complicated person. But I did good on the food today. I have to snap out of this because I can feel myself going into myself, like disassociating kind of thing. As long as like I'm given time to digest something and process it, because I don't process things quickly. All my actions are reactions. I either react or I don't know how to act. If I don't have a natural reaction to something and I have to think about how I'm supposed to react or how I feel about something, then it takes a while and I don't react. If I'm left alone to work through those feelings by myself and process everything, then I calm down pretty quick. But if somebody interferes in that and tries to like if like my husband said, okay, after I said, oh, you know, I'm cancelling my screening, and that got on my nerves because I'm always combative. If that's, sometimes I'm like, I want to argue because that's how I'm feeling. I want to shout and scream because that to me is how I get these feelings out. And if I can get the feelings out and no longer kind of feel them, I don't have another outlet really. Like before being medicated and he said okay, then I would have come back at him like, what the fuck, what do you mean? And I'd be like, no, it's not okay at all. That did get a reaction, but I didn't say anything back. Like, I just left it. Honestly, in this position, my husband cannot win either way. Like, if he'd ignored me, I'd be like, why the fuck are you ignoring me? If he said okay, like he did, I'd be like, what the fuck? It's not okay. And if he tried to say, well, that's silly, like, you might as well go, I'd be like, don't even fucking go there, because, and that would trigger the whole thing off even worse. So, like, I mean, that is, as I said, I didn't react to the okay, which I usually, no, which I would have if I wasn't medicated. But the best way to deal with me is to let me deal with it. Like, I might be pissed off and angry, but just let me be pissed off and angry, because if I'm left to feel those feelings and I'm not goaded, which is how it feels like if somebody says that's stupid, it's like goading me, like, don't fucking say I'm stupid, that kind of thing. Like, for me, the louder I shout and the worse words that I can use, the quicker I can get rid of the feelings. But unfortunately, that isn't an appropriate way to handle anger, and I have to, you know, and you have to find a different way. But that is what therapy is for. Like, it's hard not to take something that a borderline person says, because we can be vicious and personal, and, you know, just the things that come out of our mouths is shocking. Like, even sometimes for me, I'm shocked. If I'm feeling something, it's not just one feeling, it's every single feeling, every single emotion at once. It's not anger like you feel, it's intense, extremely intense. And all we want to do is get rid of the feelings, and sometimes that is by shouting, because that releases that energy, that releases that negativity. It's never really directed at someone, but whoever is around you is the sounding board, is the one who cops it, you know. And it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any easier, I know. But we literally are just screaming words because we are trying to get rid of how we feel. We are doing the best we can with what we have. So, it's just gone 7 and I'm in bed, and everything is so triggering today. I'm so sick of being like this. I just feel like crying. I'm being really good about eating. My hubby went to the chip shop to get chips and I didn't get anything. Just when I feel like this, it's like, I just want to be away from everyone and everything, because anything or anyone could trigger me and I'm just gonna spiral further down. I am hormonal as well, which doesn't help. Good girl, puppy. Got an extension of a weed today. And yes, hubby fixed the situation. Got me to get up and get going again. And I'm glad he did. Because now we're having a walk. Hubby's sat over there, unfortunately. He's very sore today. Good girl! So, as I was saying, hubby is quite sore still. Well, sore today because of his stoma. Sometimes it really gets sore, like not just a stoma, but from the surgery, even though it's like November he had it. So it gets very sore. So he's just chilling. Good girl, puppy. Hi. So for dinner, I had 2 pieces of whole meal toast. and 2 hard-boiled eggs. So, it's been a hard day. I'm emotionally drained. I'm just up and down on that borderline roller coaster all day today. But I am really proud of myself because usually when I'm in that kind of mood, I just think, fuck it, I don't care, and eat what the hell I want to. But I stay strong. So I've done 7,000 something steps. Honestly, sometimes things don't occur to me. Like, it should have occurred to me that I should be doing 10,000 steps and that I should be looking at how many steps that I've done. Trying to get my steps up. So my face is like really sore and really breaking out. I do have leftover foundation on because I haven't washed my makeup off yet. I'm just about to because I'm just about to go to bed. I'm gonna try this. So I went into Superdrug today and I'm really fascinated by this. This is the only bar soap that I've seen. So it is for cleansing the face and the body, which I'd only just realized. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh God. Okay, no staff.